Hey, what's going on? It's Josh here. And today in this video, I want to talk about how to treat anxiety. And you can feel free at any point in the video to click the link below and check out my #1 recommendation on treating anxiety. But first off, just want to tell you a little bit about my story and my journey through dealing with anxiety throughout the course of my life. I was always anxious when I was younger, and I thought it was pretty much just a part of me. And as I got older, my anxiety worsened and I really got it to a point where I couldn't really manage it. I didn't get it to a point where I lost my job or anything like that, because I know a lot of people will deal with that. They don't know how to control stress, they don't know how to control anxiety, and they kind of just feel like anxiety is a part of who they are and they really can't overcome it because they get caught up in analyzing things, over analyzing things. A lot of people with anxiety feel like they're so different than a lot of people around them. And I kind of felt outcasted that way. It seemed like it was kind of day to day. Like every day I didn't know what types of symptoms I was going to experience. I was so focused on it, I couldn't really focus on the things that mattered in the world because my anxiety consumed me so much. I didn't really realize it was anxiety until I actually had gone and done a little research. I went to the doctor. By the way, don't self-diagnose yourself, because that's a big problem with a lot of people when they're trying to treat their anxiety. So I went to the doctor, and of course they wanted to prescribe me some medication. And I'm the type of person that's totally against medication. I know some people absolutely need it, but I'm a natural type of person. I like to take herbs. I like to take things that are natural and not things that were chemically made within a lab. And that's not just what I believe in when it comes to dealing with stresses and anxieties. Yeah, I know some sicknesses absolutely need medication, but I feel that what medication does is it just covers up, what's already there. It covers up the anxiety. It doesn't actually completely eliminate it. Okay, and a lot of times when it does eliminate it, it's a placebo effect, and it changes our mental thinking. It changes the way that we think. Okay, so don't fool certain medications for actual cures. Now, I'm no expert, just so you know. I'm no expert. I'm just going off of experience, because a lot of doctors out there, they'll give you, they'll consult you, but they're really not in a place where they've actually dealt with it themselves, or dealt with it chronically. Of course, everybody's dealt with anxiety at some point in their lives, but we're talking about chronic anxiety here. Anxiety that you feel every single day, from the moment that you get up to the moment that you go to bed at night. You're just battling it. So here are a few tips and a few ways that I deal with my anxiety personally, and I managed to pretty much completely eliminate my anxiety. And that starts with mentally right here. You want to change the way that you're thinking, okay? Because a lot of times we will get so caught up on one idea, and we will break it down, and we will break it down, and we will break it down until it actually consumes us. We overanalyze. We start to get those feelings. Our chest starts to tighten up. Our mouth starts to dry up. We get clammy hands, and then an anxiety attack manifests. Now, that's not what we want to do, okay? What we want to do is, if we're experiencing an anxiety attack, we want to take our minds somewhere else when that's happening, because there's really no other way to treat it other than reprogramming your brain and doing breathing exercises and doing yoga and making sure that you're running every day and doing the things necessary to keep your body in good shape. And some of the most healthy people actually deal with anxiety quite a bit. But I think it's a problem within our subconscious minds. We got to reprogram the way that we think. And if we can do that, if we can accomplish that, then we can really beat anxiety and treat anxiety to the fullest extent possible. And it's unfortunate because, there's some research, there's some great research on it, but as far as doctors, they really don't resonate with what you're going through, okay? They assume that you got some mental problem, they give you medication, you're out the door. Once they rule that out, then they send you to a therapist, and then they further diagnose your problem or your issue. So what I've noticed is just, dealing with it myself is listening to positive audios daily, reading daily, expanding my awareness of what anxiety really is and how I can get rid of it. So what you want to do is just make sure that you try a few different things at first, okay? And they might not work for you. They work for some other people. But you're going to get to a point where you actually eliminate it entirely. But what you got to do is you got to educate yourself on why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. And a lot of times when you read books on psychology and just read books, one good author is Dr. Joe Dispenza. So go ahead and check out his books on the Amazon Marketplace. He's got some great books on just overcoming the mind and just reprogramming your brain. Okay, so I hope you got a lot of value from this video. If you'd like, go ahead and click the link below. You can check out my #1 rated product for eliminating anxiety for good. Or you can go to my website right here. It's right across the screen, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Hopefully you got some great knowledge from this video. And you can feel free to leave any comments below in the comment box if you'd like to ask any questions or make any comments. So take care, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.